Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's February 8th when I'm recording this. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. The market seems to be having a good week also, so we got a couple things to talk about there. But yeah, just have a little bit of fun. My wife and I went out for a happy hour. This is the Seattle water out there, like Space Needles, just off to the right. And what a view. And I thought I'd put up here, see if any of you else wanted to contribute. We got a few people kind of adding some stuff. Very familiar view for me for Austin down there. Danielle actually moved back up to Washington, so this is her view. She's like on the other side of the water from me. And then we got Perklazen up here, so pretty cool. Guys, come on, show me some of your settings and what you guys are seeing. I know we've got people all over the world, so come check it out. Let me know what you got. All right. Sorry, that was the last one I left off. Somebody was talking about it. So here's the thing. We got S&P 500, SPX 5000. I think we're going to hit it. Kind of hard to imagine we're not. And this is, looking at basically, it's going to be a magnet. Now the question is, what's going to happen after 5,000 or once we hit 5,000? Is that going to be like ringing the bell and that's going to be the top of the market since, things were looking pretty overbought for a while, the internals and breadth was moving down and all that? Or is it just going to keep trucking? And are we actually seeing that there was a internal cycling of prices and stocks? Because if we look at the IWM, it's hard to be bearish on the IWM. And I'm going to be using this as a barometer, as I kind of said to the options room and the Moxie room. Here's your double bottom. There's your positive divergence. We'll have to see if that actually goes positive. But if the IWM gets into gear and starts moving up, I don't see any world where the NASDAQ and the S&P are going to stop. So as long as this thing keeps going, because I'm not saying that the IWM is the reason that the market's going to go up, and I'm not saying that the IWM is going to be the reason the market moves down, but I'm going to say it's going to be the canary in the coal mine. Because if the market's not going to do well, we're going to see it first show up here. That's why this thing has been going sideways for quite some time. But if the market's going to keep going, we're going to see the IWM keep going. So just think about that, canary in the coal mine, and that's kind of what we're looking at. As another indication of that, everyone knows about the ARM situation, huge move on that. And I think that might be another thing that a lot of other market participants are looking at this being like, well, maybe we're doing pretty well. And you're looking at NVIDIA and SMCI, and they're like, why are we fighting this market? So given things enough time to keep setting up on their patterns and whatnot, stuff like NET, it has earnings. Roll the dice if you want to, but the chart looks good. We'll have to see what it does for earnings. And even crypto is starting to catch some strength right in through here. I know it looks like it could be chasing, and it might be. It could definitely pull back the next day or two or something like that. Who knows? But we are getting a Moxie price trigger. And that's something I just want to bring to your guys' attention, is that across the board, I am seeing a whole lot of fresh, new Moxie price triggers. And when you start seeing things like this, the market's trying to speak to you, the Moxie indicator is trying to speak to you, and if you guys don't have the indicator, then you're missing out on what it is trying to communicate to you right here, right now, with a lot of these names. All right? So anybody out there who's kind of seeing this for the first time, I think something's happening. We're getting a lot of signals right here, and we should see. So let's kind of check back. Hopefully this video will age well, and maybe I'll reference it in a little bit. All right, guys? Thanks again. We'll catch you at the next one. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.